Hey guys, welcome back to the Tarot Daily. For today's pick a card reading, we're going to find out what is your ideal career. Okay, where you should be working at right now, what you should be doing with your life. All right, this is just a fun pick a card reading, for people wondering if they should change their jobs or if they should find something else, or if you just feel very troubled by your job or your career, this is the reading for you. All right, we have 4 crystals here and 4 piles here: pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. For pile 1, we have a malachite. Okay. For pile 2, we have the black obsidian. For pile 3, we have the amethyst. And pile 4, we have the pyrite. So I want you to take a moment and a deep breath to choose which pile is calling out to you. All right, take a moment, decide which pile is pulling you towards its direction, and refer to the timestamp below in the description box so that you can jump to your reading. All right, again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. I will see you at your reading. All right, thank you. Welcome to your reading, pile 1. Okay, for those who have chosen pile 1, the person or the career that is meant for you is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, careers associated with the Queen of Pentacles would be businesses, okay? It's for you to start your own business. All right, the Queen of Pentacles is someone who, she owns her own business. She has all this money just flowing in. And, as a person like you who have chosen pile 1, the malachite, right? You are someone who would do really good with starting your own business, or going into partnership with your friends or your acquaintances into a business. Okay, I'll tell you more about that as the reading progresses. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles, right? It's not every day that we get people who, their ideal job is to be a business owner, right? It's quite, even though you hear about it all the time in social media, in YouTube, or anywhere where, people are starting their own businesses and, they're becoming, their own boss, right? But it's not for everyone, and in the 4 piles that I've picked, right? This is the pile of the entrepreneur or the businesswoman or the businessman, okay? Doesn't matter, your gender doesn't matter in this reading, okay? It's just it signifies that, you should be in your own business. Okay, I'll go on to why I think partnership is going to be good for you, okay, business partnerships. But right now, I will touch on, the ideal career for you, which is the Queen of Pentacles. She's also someone who is very satisfied with where she is at life. Okay, so you're someone who, even if you would just want to be the homemaker or you want to work from home, okay, you're someone who can make it a success. You can be a great homemaker, or someone who just is taking care of everything at home. That doesn't mean you're doing nothing, that it means that, you're the queen of your castle or you're the king of your castle, right? And this person has this way of just, just doing everything and making it seem like it's easy, okay, like it's effortless. Okay, she's like a working mom who's on her top game, on her, she's like the boss babe, right, that we all think of. So the Queen of Pentacles is that boss babe energy. So if you have picked this pile for a reason, it's because that you can do many things. You can have your fingers in many pots, and you are someone who can, really just anything that you want to do, you are able to make it work. Okay, people who have children, moms who think like, oh, I have, 3 children, and, my husband is busy, and I have to, work in this 9 to 5 job. There's no way I have time to start my own business, or there's no way I have time to do anything other than, go through the daily motions of, just, getting my kids to school, etc. Just know that whatever your passion calls, whatever you're called to do, or whatever you have the passion for, this is a sign that you should go forth and do it. Okay, don't give yourself excuses, even if your excuses seem very legit, right? Even if your excuses are what is going through every day. But the thing is, then we come to the devil. Okay, the devil is what you need to do in order to get to be the Queen of Pentacles. And the devil signifies someone who is very unhappy in their current job. Okay, you might find that you're just dreading going to work. You feel trapped in your current job, okay, your current career choice. You just do not feel happy reporting to work every morning, or, whatever time that you go to work. All right, so the devil is a very strong indicator that once you overcome, this feeling of, not liking your job, this feeling of feeling trapped, right? And you really quit, or you really walk away from things that are not serving you, is when you can become the Queen of Pentacles. I am not by any means asking you to quit your job, right now, but dig deep and see what is the thing that is making you feel trapped. All right, what is making you feel trapped? Okay, once you overcome that addiction, it's unhealthy addiction, or a feeling of something that's making you feel trapped, that is when you can level up to become the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, if you're someone who's totally satisfied in your current job, okay, it also just shows, you need to get over something in order to become the Queen of Pentacles at your current job as well, if that's where you really, that's where your passion is. But there's a strong indicator that your current job is not where, your passion is. It's not making your heart beat. Your current job is not where, you feel like you're serving your purpose in this lifetime, pile 1. So now is the time for you to dig deep and reflect on what is it that really makes you passionate. What makes your heart beat, and what makes you feel alive. And that's what you should go and pursue. All right, pile 1. And okay, when it comes to what you bring to the table, what is your strength? Okay, that you have the 5 of Wands in reverse. And the 5 of Wands in reverse is all about someone who's very good with people, okay? Someone who is very good with conflict management, someone who works well with people, someone who's very strategic with people, and they're someone who just have the skills to build a good team. A skill to be a good leader, because they understand people. They know not to, make unnecessary drama at the workplace. And you're just someone who is able to communicate effectively with the people around you, and the people at your job who work for you or who work around you, okay? So you're someone who just is able to get people, and that is your strength. And you might have been in sales or PR or stockbroking, but you're just someone who wants to be you're just someone who wants to get out of that. Okay, this kind of job where there's so much like a cutthroat energy to it, like a cutthroat, dog eat dog kind of lifestyle. You're someone who wants to walk away from that. Okay, you just want to be in a place where it's peaceful, okay, and you can work well with people. All right, so you have all the necessary skills to make a really great team. And if you became a boss, right, people who work with you or under you are going to feel very protected, very cared for, and that is your strength. Pile 1, okay, that's the kind of person that you are. All right, so now let's go on to what needs attention. What needs your attention? We have the Two of Wands. Okay, right now you may be at a crossroad when it comes to your career. You may have two choices and you're making up your mind, or there's this indecision within you right now, okay? You might be thinking, should I stay or should I go? Should I stay in my current job or should I go change it to something else? Okay, before that, again, this shows a business partnerships, all right? Five of Wands in reverse shows that you might be thriving with your friend or a partner, in a business, okay? You may be considering that right now. And right now, you have to make a choice. You cannot be standing at the crossroads for too long, because then one choice is going to leave you. So you have to make up your mind. Okay, you may be feeling very indecisive and you may be feeling like the grass is greener on the other side. Okay, pile one, the thing about that concept of the grass being greener on the other side is that the grass is not greener on the other side, but the grass is green where you water it. So if you're going to the other side, then you make sure that you water your plants, right? You water your grass. So, you need to make up your mind. And these two jobs that you may be choosing between, one may be an overseas job, or, you may be thinking of taking your business overseas. If you're already a business owner, okay, you may be thinking of extending your business overseas. All right. And, that is where you are at right now. So you need to make up your mind. Do you want to take your business overseas? Do you want to move, to choose a career overseas? The world is in your hands and you are choosing between something that makes you unhappy and trapped, or something that's going to be fulfilling and, make you feel like this is what your purpose on earth was. Okay, pile one. So, really just make up your mind. Just harness your strength, use your strength, okay, and use it for the greater good of everyone of the world. Okay, so now what kind of energy should you take on for your ideal career? We have the Thief. Okay, even though it seems like not really a positive card, okay, the Thief is someone who sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Okay, you need to know that no matter what happened, even if you became bankrupt, okay, let's just say a scenario, okay, you just should know that no matter what, the wealth that is in you, your potential, your strengths, they will never be stolen from you. The skills that you possess will always be with you, okay? They always say, right, instead of teaching a man how to, instead of fishing for a man, you teach him how to fish, okay? And, if you teach someone the skill of swimming, they will be able to swim anywhere in the world, okay? So, because of that, you need to embody this attribute, okay, and know that your wealth can never be stolen. So if you're feeling like you want to start your business but you're afraid because of money, and you're choosing a stable career because of that, just know that no matter what, if you want to jump into your own business and you're afraid that your money is going to go down the drain, don't worry, because you will never be poor, okay? You will never be without money, because whatever you have, your skills is something that you should be harnessing. Okay, you have very amazing skills that you should be harnessing. All right, and just know that, like the Thief, right, you just know that the potential wealth within you can never be stolen. Just say affirmations like that every day, that I will never be, I will always be wealthy. Okay, wealth is my birthright. Okay, pile one, say that to yourself. Wealth is my birthright and it will never be stolen from you. So don't be afraid, of doing what your heart calls out to you. Okay, doing what your heart calls you to do. All right, pile one. And okay, another message for you from the Wild Offering Oracle deck would be solitude. Once you embrace the inner divine and your own sacred solitude, the right people arrive at the right time, exactly on schedule, without forcing or chasing. Okay, once you are not afraid to be alone, okay, if let's say you want to start a business and you don't know how to begin, you don't know where to begin, like you have this idea, but you don't know where to start. Just know that, if you work by yourself and you get rid of the fear that you're alone, or you get rid of the fear that you're always going to be alone, then the right people will come into your life as if you called out to them. Okay? And everything in your life will start lining up, once you embrace your solitude. You don't have to follow the crowd and choose a safe and stable environment. Okay, do what you want to do. Embrace who you are when you're alone. Embrace your independent thought, okay? Instead of asking, everyone in your family, or asking your friends, what should you do? Or or asking them, should you do this or that? And then letting them make their choice for you. Okay, make your choice for you. You need to make your own choice and know that, you are an independent person. Okay, you are someone who is able to be alone and succeed. Once you realize that, everything will fall into place. You will meet the people who will help you out and, guide you along the way to the path that you're meant to take. Okay, we also have this card called, and this is your advice for your career as well. A personal issue reaches resolution. Okay, I hope that, while watching this reading, you have taken into consideration, you have realized that a personal issue which might be indecisiveness is going to be reaching resolution for you, all right? It's anything that's happening right now, at work or at your career, or making up your mind, is going to be reaching its resolution. All you have to do is make up your mind. All you have to do is choose a path, and everything is going to be resolved. Okay, just know you're always going to be wealthy in heart, mind, and soul and spirit, okay? And, embrace your solitude, and everything will fall into place. All right, pile one, that is all I have for you for your reading today. Thank you for clicking on this video. Do like this video and comment below if you like this reading. Right, you can write pile one and what is it that you resonated with, and also you can put down an emoji, a devil emoji, just for some fun, right, to show me that you chose pile one. Okay, leave a devil emoji down below, and just know that everything in life happens in divine timing. And there's a reason why you clicked on my video today, for you to listen to this message. All right, thank you, pile one. Welcome to the reading pile two. For today's ideal career reading, okay, this is your spread, and I have a very cohesive message for you coming through pile two. All right, for your ideal career, we've got the Three of Wands. Three of Wands signifies a freelancer. Okay, you could be a freelance writer, an artist, someone in the freelance field. Okay, writer, artist, even in business enterprise. Okay, someone who has a business, and even a person who is, doing sales. Okay, this is what's coming up with your reading, with your ideal career pile two. All right, you're someone who, is in the creative field. You like to work in your own timing. You don't really like to have a set ways. You don't like to work from 9 to 5. You don't like to have such a structured, strict schedule. So you're someone who just likes to, freelance it, or that's where, your head is at, or that's where you'll feel fulfilled, okay? In a freelance mode, freelance writer, artist, just someone who owns a business, okay? Someone who's just very good with sales, and all those things. Okay, so that seems to be your ideal career. And for what, you need to do to get to your ideal career, would be the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, right now I'm getting this energy from you, pile 2, that you may be feeling a bit lethargic, feeling a bit like shut down. Okay, I have this shut down energy from you where you just are not actually actively pursuing your career or your goals. You are kind of giving yourself excuses, like your current job perhaps, okay, or right now, you're just saying, oh, I'm so busy with my current job. I do not have time to, go into anything that I like because I am just so busy. I'm just too busy, working every day and I'm not motivated. I hate my current job, but I'm not motivated, or I don't have the energy to go after what I want, which is the Three of Wands, which is the freelancing job. Okay, so you feel this just this tiredness, or you just feel this like your motivation levels could be quite low at the moment, and it's okay. Nobody's blaming you for your motivation level. I know how it is, to finish your day job and you're so exhausted and you come home and then you feel like you just want to recuperate and recover from your day job, and you have just no more energy to do anything else. I know how it feels, okay? So, no one is blaming you for feeling this way. Like the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy. It's like you've just come to a standstill in whatever you were trying to pursue. If you were trying to pursue this, okay, it shows that you came to a kind of a stop, a sudden stop. But if you haven't pursued your ideal career, right, you are just in this like, I am not going anywhere, or like, putting it off, procrastinating, So this is your energy right now, and you need to actually, go fast. You need to actually go forth. You need to actually charge towards your ideal career. Okay, you need to pick up the speed, take proactive steps towards your ideal career, which could be in business or in freelance. Okay, freelance anything, freelance services like technological services, or just any idea that you have that is interesting, creative, and allows you the freedom to do what you want to do. All right. And the thing is that pile 2, your strength, okay, what you bring to this job is 9 of Wands. And 9 of Wands, if you look at him, he's an injured man. Okay, he is someone who was hurt, but he is still standing his ground. So like him, your strength, pile 2, is to really, sorry, I'll say insect. Okay, your strength, pile 2, is to really stand your ground. You are not someone who gives up easily. Let me tell you that again, okay? You are not someone who gives up easily. You are very persistent, okay? You're someone who has this ability to be persistent, to never give up, to keep going and trying over and over again. That is you, pile 2. You're someone who, never gives up even though it's getting so difficult. Okay, look at the wands, like it's workload. It's getting so heavy. And, the 10 of Wands is the last card of the deck, right? And he is already having so many things going on around him, but he's not giving up. He's standing his ground. He's saying, I'm strong. He is saying that, no matter what happens, I am not going to stop. I am going to get my 10 of Wands. Okay, and then my journey ends. So the thing about you, pile 2, you are just someone who people shouldn't even, just shrug off, because you have what it takes, okay? You have what it takes to make your ideal job a success, okay? You have what it takes. Some people are all talk, and they are like, oh, this is easy, I can do it, I don't care. I have what it takes. But then when they come down to it, they may not have what it takes, they may not have the energy to put into, their passions. But you, even though right now you feel this energy of just stagnation or, no motivation, but deep down, you're someone who actually has so much to offer, and you're someone who does not give up. You wake up day in, day out, and you don't give up. You have that in you. Okay, even though now it doesn't seem like you may have it, but deep down you do, pile 2. Okay, you're someone who's, even though you went through so much in life, okay, you may have been knocked down, and so many things may have happened to you, but you got back right up again. Okay, you got back up again. So you are that kind of person, very resilient. Okay, resilience is your strength. Resilience is what you need to get to where you want to go, pile 2. But pile 2, there's something that needs your attention right now. There's something that needs you to, I need you to heal something, pile 2. Okay, we have the moon in reverse. Okay, the moon in reverse is that you may be lying to yourself. You may be feeding your mind things that are not true. Okay, you may be feeding yourself things that are not true. Okay, you may be playing the victim, pile 2. I know you may be the strongest person in the room, but when it comes to your career, there's this sense that you are playing the victim, and there's this sense where you feel you've been so wronged in your life, with career and people and, anything that happened. You have taken all of this hurt, that people have thrown at you, and all this hurt that you've experienced in your life. You are taking it and you're saying that I'm a victim. And because I'm a victim, because I'm a victim, okay, pile 2, because you feel like you are a victim, because you went through so much, nobody was there for you, nobody stood up for you, you had to do all this by yourself, you had to, work very hard to climb the ladder, or you had to work very hard to even get a job. Because of this mindset, okay, that life has not been fair for you, you are sitting in the energy of the victim. Okay, you might be sitting in the shadow attributes of the victim, pile 2. Okay, you may be playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity. Okay, and you may have this inability to maintain personal boundaries. All right, but the thing is that you need to prevent yourself from prevent you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. Okay, the thing is that you may be feeling like it wasn't fair. Life, the cards that you were dealt in life was not fair, and so you're using that as an excuse for not pursuing what you really want. Okay, you may be working from 9 to 5, or you may be working in a job that you really just do not like, but you feel like, I can't leave that because this is my life. I need to provide for my kids, I need to provide for my parents, I need to provide for my family and myself. I need a basic salary, I need a basic minimum job, even if you do not like it. So you think that, because life is not easy for people like me. Okay, people like me, we just work in this job, and I don't have to think about my dream, and like my dream can come second because I need to first put the bread on the table every day. Okay, so that is the mindset. You have all these things that you're feeding yourself that is not serving your higher self, pile 2. Okay, you're feeding yourself all these illusions of why you cannot get your 3 of Wands. You're feeding yourself all these lies. Almost, it may be truth, but when you want to stay in that mindset, you're not going to go after what you want. Okay, it may be true, it may be the reality of things, but again, it's all about the law of attraction. Okay, you become what you attract. All right, or you attract what you attract yourself. Okay, you attract what you are, and because of that, okay, you're not letting yourself get your ideal career because you constantly tell yourself to be realistic. Have you ever found yourself thinking to yourself, okay, come back down to earth, you have to be realistic. Have you ever said that to yourself many times? Because I have, pile 2. There were times where I dreamt big, and then I'm like, okay, you need a reality check. Come back down to earth. You need to just work and, provide for your family. But that is not the case, pile 2, because you have what it takes. You have what it takes, you are a survivor. You're not a victim, but you're a survivor. It's just a matter of changing what you call yourself. Instead of calling yourself a victim, you call yourself a survivor. You call yourself as someone who, went through it all and is able to succeed. No matter the case of, which family I'm from, what is my racial group, or what is my religious group. Nothing should be in the way of your dreams, pile 2. Okay, and we have the card forgiveness. Okay, healing comes from acceptance. Okay, help me, dear Lord, to fully accept what is, knowing that this alone will open me to the new. Pile 2, I'm called to tell you that you need to forgive your parents. You need to forgive those around you. You need to forgive your circumstance. You need to forgive, the universe. You need to forgive people for who you felt have wronged you, who you felt didn't give you the right opportunities. This may be a boss, this may be, as someone at school or anything. Okay, you need to forgive the people around you and people that you feel did not give you what was rightly meant for you. The universe always gives you what is rightly meant for you. Okay, so you need to forgive that. And above all else, pile 2, you need to forgive yourself. All right, you need to forgive yourself. You need to forgive your inner self, the one that tells you you can't do it. You need to forgive the one that's been hurt so many times over and over again by people around you. You need to forgive that person. You need to forgive yourself. You need to forgive yourself, and you need to, tell yourself you have hope. Pile 2. Forgive yourself. Okay? Forgive the victim. The victim has all his or her rights to be the victim. Okay? But you need to forgive. Forgive those around you. Forgive yourself. Heal your wounds. Once you start forgiving is when you heal any childhood traumas, anything that you've been really hurt by, and all the doors that shut, in front of you, right? All the doors that have shut in your face. You need to forgive those people. You need to forgive yourself who was so hurt by all these things. And then you can start moving on and you can start building your empire. And even if your empire is just something small that fulfills your heart and your passion, it is still worth exploring, pile 2. Okay, and we have the card, adjustments are required. Okay, again, this card again talks about adjustments in thinking, in values, in the way that you see the world. Okay, the law of attraction is not about, just keep thinking about what you want and getting it. It's about becoming the change that you want to attract. Okay, if you want more money and finances, you have to think that you have more money and finances. Then you attract what, like attracts like, okay? Like attract like as well. So, what you are is what you attract. So if you have an abundant mindset, you're going to be attracting abundance. So adjustments are required in how you view the world, how you view yourself, and how you view everyone around you. All right, pile 2, I hope this reading has really helped you with your, with pursuing your ideal career. Please do leave a comment down below, like this video, and subscribe to this channel if you feel called to do so. Okay, you may put down the moon emoji. Okay, comment down below with the moon emoji if you watched and resonated with pile 2. Okay, just for fun, right? And if you would like a personal reading, please reach out to me on Instagram at the Tarot Daily, and I will get back to you. All right, thank you, pile 2. Welcome to your reading, pile 3. So if you've chosen pile 3, this is your ideal career for you. Okay, we got the 8 of Wands. Okay, 8 of Wands is, a fast-moving energy. So it is to do with, a fast-paced career, and that would be in marketing, in news, all right, in communication, anything to do with communication. It has something to do with aviation as well. or tourism. Okay, so these fields is where your ideal career should be in. Okay, and also we have the card poet from, the archetype cards. So, it could be someone in the creative line of writing as well. Okay, but it's something fast. That means, you could be someone who's like a news writer or a journalist, that kind of line. Okay, you're someone who will really love and thrive in a very fast paced and active and, just a very exciting, buzzing environment. Like even things like BuzzFeed, like working for companies like BuzzFeed. Okay, you may love that kind of environment where you have to be quick in processing the news and putting it out there for the masses to listen to or to read. Okay, so or you may be someone who loves to do marketing in a company. All right, marketing in a firm or a company, or newscasting, etc. Okay, or dealing with people, kind of communicating with people is what makes you happy. That could be in tourism as a receptionist even, and just anything to do with communicating, sales. You just like to talk to people, or you may have the gift of the gab. All right, so pile 3. Okay, when it comes to what do you need to get to your ideal career, we have temperance. Temperance is all about balance. All right, getting your balance. You need to balance yourself. Okay, if you feel like you've been putting a lot of energy in one aspect of your life and ignoring the other aspects of your life, you need to really look into it. Okay, you need to get yourself in balance, all right, in order to get your career. You also need to have patience, all right. Pile 3, patience is very important right now, because you may tend to just jump into every new opportunity that's coming your way. If you saw an opportunity, you want to just jump into it, and this card right here is telling you to pause, have patience. Okay, do not feel the need to just have to jump and grab every opportunity that's on the table, because when you have patience and you are discerning, you will wait for an opportunity even better to come your way. So if let's say there's option A right now and you think you're not quite sure what you should do about it, wait patiently, and you may get an option B later on that's going to be much better for you, a big opportunity to expand your career. All right, pile 3. So very important is balance and patience for you in order to get your ideal career, which is in this competitive, fast-paced industry. All right, I know, like especially if you are in such an environment, jumping at every opportunity seems to be the right thing to do, because what if you may be the kind of person that says if you snooze you lose, but not in this case. Okay, the spirit is trying to tell you to be discerning. Okay, be discerning and make sure that not everything is for you. Make sure that you know what is right for you. Okay, you may be very hungry for every opportunity, but you need to know that with patience and balance, you will be guided to the right thing for you. All right, pile 3. So another thing, what do you bring to the table for your ideal career? Okay, you bring the Chariot, and the Chariot, like this warrior, is all about determination. Okay, control, self-discipline. Okay, the Chariot is someone who has that determination, that tenacity to get what they want. Okay, you're someone who succeeds well with determination and structure and planning. Okay, you're someone who needs that in order to get your goals, to accomplish your goals. Okay, with that drive and that discipline and that determination, you will go very far in your career, because you're someone who has that. Okay, you bring that to the table. Another thing I'm noticing about your cards is that there's a lot of the color yellow, which is kind of jumping out at me. And yellow is to do with your solar plexus, okay, solar plexus chakra, which is, at the upper part of your tummy, of your torso. So it's all about confidence. Okay, you may have a blocked solar plexus, and you may need to do some meditation with some yellow crystals, or do some meditation to unblock your solar plexus chakra and build on your confidence as a person. Okay, if you don't believe in all this crystal healing and stuff like that, what you need to do, actually, you need to actually build on your confidence. Okay, with confidence and drive and determination, you are going to go extremely far in your career, in your ideal career. Okay, you are going to thrive. Okay, you are going to be unstoppable, pile 3. All right, but what needs attention? Okay, what needs attention? We have the Page of Cups. Okay, so you may be someone who is a dreamer. Okay, you may have so many dreams that you want to accomplish. You may be a dreamer. All right, someone who has wants to do this and that in life, but you may be lacking the doing skills. Even though you have it, even though you have the determination, you may be lacking actually putting your dreams into action. Okay, you may be dreaming all this like the poet, right? You look at the sky, you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna do this. This is what I envision. You have your vision boards. Maybe you're someone who's kind of a dreamer rather than a doer, and that needs attention, because you have to start taking proactive steps to get to what you want. Okay, dreaming is fantastic. I don't ever say no to a dreamer. You have to be a dreamer, but then you need to know when to switch up to become a doer. All right, so pile 3, you really need to take action. Okay, what is with these insects over here? Okay, pile 3, you really need to take action. All right, and go and really take actions, take proactive actions. If you're unhappy in your current job or current situation, pile 3, I need you to actually take active steps in making it better, making your work life or work situation better, pile 3, instead of just sitting down and moaning about it, or complaining about it, or waiting it out. There's no time to wait. Even though you need patience, right? You also need to take proactive steps towards your goals, but not jump at every opportunity, as the Temperance suggests. Balance yourself out. Balance your dreaming and your doing, your action taking and your dreaming qualities about yourself. Balance yourself out, and take action towards where you want to go. All right. And also we have the card Ambition here. All right. May I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Please use me for the highest good. Okay, you need to build on your ambition. Okay, pile 3, you need to have more ambition. Okay, even though you may be someone with a lot of ambition, because you really have the drive. So, choose the right thing, choose the right ambition, right amount of ambition, and go forth and take action. All right, pile 3, okay? You need to also build on your intuition, pile 3. You need to work on your intuition to know what to take and what to leave at the table, because the table has many things to offer you. If you keep taking everything, you're just not going to be fulfilled. But so you need to build on your intuition, okay? And you need to really, sit down and think exactly what is going to fulfill me. Okay, what kind of, job, okay, what kind of marketing, what kind of news, what kind of journalism, what kind of, a communication is going to be fulfilling to me. Some people might like, the tabloids or something that is more into the gossip line of work, but then you may not be the kind of person. Okay, you might just feel like, actually, that is not fulfilling. I don't like this whole gossip blogs and stuff like that. I like things that are more, substantial. Maybe you want to be that kind of person that reports on animals, or reports on, preservation, or reports on, the global situation, and how we can use sustainability, something like that, right? You may be the kind of person that likes that instead. So you really need to sit down, balance yourself, use your intuition, and take the steps towards where you want to go. Is it going to be on things like sustainability? Is it going to be in things like maybe even robotics, right? Or is it going to be something you like, more light-hearted, like news, celebrity news, or something like that? Okay, so you need to choose where exactly you want to go with your career. But definitely, you like things that are very passionate and fast-paced. You kind of really thrive in that kind of work environment. Pile 3. Okay, and the poet, okay, you need to, embrace your inner poet, okay? Express your soul insights in symbolic language. You may have the gift to be able to, see the world in a very different light. You may be able to, to see the beauty even in the thing that is not quite beautiful in this world. Okay, you may be able to see, like some people, they are able to see even, the beauty in what, the coronavirus or the COVID-19 has done to this world. Many people can see the beauty in it rather than just the pain. So you might be the kind of person that can give the world a different perspective on things, and really build on that strength. Pile 3, really, believe in yourself. Just because you may have, the way you see things might be different, right? A different perspective on things. That doesn't mean it's invalid, okay? There is someone out there that would love to read something that you put out there, would love to listen to your ideas, even if you feel like they are way out there, or they are just, not what everyone likes, not what the masses like, okay? If you're going to always listen to the masses, you're never going to go far, all right? Because sometimes, you will get far if everyone likes your work, but is it going to fulfill you? You need to think about that. All right, pile 3, and another message I have for you is to bring love into the situation. Whichever ideal job or whichever future job that you choose, pile 3, you need to love it. Okay, you need to love the job that you choose. Because without loving the job that you choose, you are not going to be satisfied with it. You're not going to want to actually wake up and go to work every day. Okay, bring love into it, Go forth and, join a job, go after a job that you really love. Passion is very important for you, pile 3. I don't know why. I think like in every of the pile, your pile, what calls out to me is that you need to be passionate about your job. Okay, you need to really love your job. And if it doesn't love, if it's something that you don't love or you can't fall in love with, then it is not for you, pile 3. I hope this reading has given you some kind of an insight of what you need to do, pile 3. If you have resonated with this, please leave a comment down below, and perhaps you can, put down the emoji of a lion. Okay, you can put down a lion emoji in the comment section, and I would know that you chose pile 3 just for fun. All right, if you would like a personal reading, please reach out to me at the Tarot Daily on Instagram, and I will get back to you. Thank you again for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video, pile 3. Welcome to your reading, pile 4. Okay, you're the last, but definitely not the least. Okay, this is going to be your ideal career reading. For those who have picked the pyrite, there's a reason and for you to come here, and there's a very clear message that I'm getting from these cards, all right? So pile 4, your ideal career is the sun. Okay, like the warmth of the sun. Okay, you will do really well in leadership. Okay, jobs that involve leadership, or storytelling, outdoor job, and most importantly, jobs that are related to people. Okay, you are a people person and you have this ability to, to warm people up. You have this ability to counsel or, heal, or just care for people. You have that ability in you, and because of that, these careers that I've just listed out, okay, these are the careers for you, pile 4. Anything to do with people, anything to do with caring for people, because we also have the Queen of Cups here. She is someone who's very caring, a counselor, a healer, someone who uses their love for people and love and understanding for people to heal the world. And that is the kind of person you are, pile 4. Okay, and what do you need to do to get your ideal career? We have the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles, it may signify that you married someone who's quite well to do, and you guys can go into business together, or it can also signify going into business with your family. All right, it could be the family that you married into, or it could just be your own family, right? If you're single, your own family or friends. Okay, this is a signifier that you should go into business or business partnerships with someone in your family or your spouse or your partner, something along those lines, because that's where your 10 of Pentacles are. It can also signify that you may get an inheritance or sum of money that will help you with getting your ideal career, either starting some business, starting a business, or making your business an empire. If you already own your business, okay, this card signifies that working together with family or love, right, is going to propel you into building this empire, pile 4. It's a very, actually, you have such, major arcana cards and, very powerful cards, pile 4. The 10 of Pentacles, the Sun, the Lovers, the Queen of Cups is all very favorable cards. All right. And going into, what is your strength, pile 4, you have the Lovers. The Lovers represent Gemini energy, and Geminis are able to adapt very well. They are able to communicate very well. They are very effective communicators, and they are able to interact very well with others. Okay, Geminis are very fond of making connections. They are very cooperative. They're very cooperative, and they are able to really just speak in a way that entertain and and that gets people to listen to them. Okay, that's the skills that Geminis have. And you have that skill, you bring it to the table. You also are someone who works very well in business partnerships, pile 4. So if you're going into business with your spouse, your partner, or your family, this card shows that you have this ability to make everyone get along. You have this ability to work very well and adapt very well to your ideal career. Okay, you have this skill. It's like a God-given skill, like a skill that is just built into you to be able to, to work with abundance, to work with money, to work with family. You have all of that. You're quite a well-balanced person. All right. And, the Queen of Cups, what needs attention, pile 4, would be that your emotions. Okay, sometimes, right, you really need to think about your current job and think that if it gives you the emotional fulfillment that you seek. All right, is your current job giving you everything that you seek in a job? Okay, is it fulfilling you emotionally, spiritually? Is it fulfilling you? Because if it's not, pile 4, it's time that you change. It's time that you work with someone to get to where you want to be. Something, a business or something that helps people. Okay, because Queen of Cups is all about caring for people, and the Sun is all about working with people. So people is the key word here, and I'm saying it so many times in this reading. So think about it. Are you being emotionally fulfilled? And also, if let's say you've been such an emotional person and you feel like like your emotions are too overwhelming at times, pile 4, you need to be able to get yourself emotionally balanced. Okay, do some meditation, or you can get ways where you can get really balanced, reflection journals and everything like that, to get your emotions in balance. Okay, this needs attention, pile 4. Okay, as someone who is quite in tune with their emotions, so use it to your strength instead of letting it run wild and free. Okay, pile 4. And you're just someone who's kind of just a gift to this world, because we need more people like you who care for other people. There are so many people who are in this world who just don't care for others. They just feel like, I'll just do my job, and I don't care for others. But you're someone who's very blessed, with this skill to love people and to care for people and to, give to people. And that is really what you need to hone. Okay, that's the skill you need to hone on, and you need to really just, build on it. All right, if anyone has ever told you that you're too soft, or you let people walk all over you, or you're just someone who's just too emotional, just know that these people, they don't understand how beautiful it is to be soft in a very hard world, pile 4. Okay, and you know how important it is to be soft when everything else is hard, to be something that's so beautiful and tender in a world that is full of people who just want to be bosses, people who just want to be I'm the boss, BITCH around here, right? So you are someone who knows that that's not a necessity, or you may be able to even switch it on and off in your career, but you just are someone who loves, and it's so beautiful to just be the kind of person that loves, pile 4. Okay, there's a message for you about loneliness. Okay, when you stop fearing your aloneness, you stop settling for less than you deserve. May I embrace and love my solitude, and that's when kindred spirits can finally come. Okay, you may be someone who may have been a housemaker all this while, or you just felt like you were relying on other people for support, or even for finance, right? You may have been relying on maybe your partner or just a family when it comes to finances. Just know that just because you want to speak up now, doesn't mean everyone is going to leave you in the dust. Don't fear being alone, because no matter what, you have the skills that are given to you, and no matter how alone you are, you have all these that's really good for attracting the right kind of people into your life, pile 4. You have the gift of the gap. Okay, you may have the gift of the gap, and and you will never be alone. We are never alone, even if you're living alone, or even if you just feel like don't have enough friends or acquaintances. Just know that none of us are ever alone. How can we be alone in a world that is full of abundance? We live in abundance. Literally everything on earth is in abundance, so there's no way that you are alone. Okay, we are all one, and we live in this great world of abundance. So pile 4, just know that you're never alone, and when you're comfortable being alone, and you realizing that you are a whole. Okay, you are a whole. That is when you're going to attract the right kind of people to you, your soul tribe. You're going to attract your soul tribe, your friends and your families, and people that you've never heard of who are kindred spirits. You're going to attract kindred spirits only when you embrace being alone. All right, pile 4. And also, there's another message here for you, the damsel. Okay, understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. Okay, you may, this again shows me that you may have been someone who relied on your partner for success, or your partner for, as a confident booster, or some, you may have relied on your partner to be the one that tells you you're amazing and everything. And that's the thing, pile 4, you need to know that even when you do not have a partner, okay, you must tell it to yourself. You should be the one that's reassuring yourself, assuring yourself and reassuring yourself about the light and the beauty that is you, pile 4. And and just know that in relationship, right, only when you understand that you can love someone if you love yourself, that is when you're going to thrive. Okay, and just loving yourself will attract others to you. So if you're single, just know that healthy romance doesn't mean codependency or unhealthy attachments. Healthy romance is when you love yourself and you're able to be alone and survive and thrive on your own, and your partner can be doing his or her own thing, surviving and doing her own business, and then both of you can coexist. Okay, it's not codependence but coexisting together, pile 4. And another message I have for you today is show the world the real you. Okay, pile 4, when talking about showing the world the real you, you really need to know. Independence seems to be a common theme right here, don't you think? So so the thing is that you need to show who you are. Do not be afraid to show your true self, because the world will love your true self, even if you don't think that they would. Okay, being alone, showing who you are, being independent and not codependent is the very big message that I'm getting for you for pile 4. Okay, and of course your ideal career is to do with starting your business to help people, nursing, healing, counseling, anything to do with outdoors, maybe leadership. Okay, people. So just know that you are here on this earth to be a person who helps people, to be a healer. You're on earth to be an earth angel. I'm getting the vibes of an earth angel right here, pile 4. Never feel alone. Never feel like you need to shut down you need to dim your light to be with someone. Never depend on someone for money or for anything. Okay, but business partnerships are something that you should look into. Okay, partnerships with your love or your partner, or your spouse. Okay, that's something that you should look into. But of course, don't give all the power to them, because partnerships are equals, right? We don't go into partnership just relying on someone. Okay, we go in it together, 50-50 equal. Okay, I hope this reading has really shed some insight into what's your ideal career, pile 4. Okay, if you did resonate with this reading, please leave a sun emoji. All right, a sun emoji down below, just for fun, to show me that you have listened to pile 4. Okay, and if you would like a personal reading, please reach out to me at the Tarot Daily on Instagram, and I will get back to you. All right, and do subscribe to this channel, so that I can put out more content, that is catered to all of you. All right, thank you and have a wonderful day ahead.